Next up, we are going to be adding those serifs. So our letters are going to be a little bit more choppy. So I'll say like a W, E, so they're not quite as curvy. It's like up, down, up. Do a big L that's going to kind of come below everything. On this M, I'll do a short and then a long, and I'll curve in my E a little bit. And then we're going to come back and add those serifs. Now, you do not have to add serifs on every single line, just kind of whatever they fit. And then, so we've got that on there. Again, I'm practicing with Sharpie, okay? Practice, practice, practice. Okay, then we'll add my serifs. And then we'll come back and thicken things up. And you see, there's just starts to be just kind of our little go-to things that we do on a lot of our pieces. So feel free to watch along. Again, if this is one that you want to practice, grab that pencil and a marker and some paper and just start practicing. Okay, and we're going to go in with another welcome. So I'm going to start with my pen this time. And I'm just going to kind of go quick. Okay, so I did this kind of on the slant, kind of not, you know, not super duper cutesiness. I just wanted to show you a different style. So any handwriting is going to look better though when we thicken up this downstroke. So a couple of things I did do on this that I want you to notice. Not only was it really kind of like up, down, and so instead of being like loopy and fat or curvy, you saw E, up, down, up. You know, you saw some kind of harsh lines. But also, if you'll notice on the front and the back here and here, we had that little whoop to kind of bring it together. Okay, so that's again just another style. Practice, practice, practice. I can't say that enough. Okay, so I want to see what y'all do. So find you a welcome that you love. Practice it, practice it, practice it, and let me see it. Okay, now this welcome is going to be a little bit more fancy. We did a semi-simple for the first two. This will be a little bit tougher. So I'm going to do my W. I'm going to do like a small and then a big loop up, okay, for my W. We'll go for my E. It's going to come up. I'm going to pick my pencil up though. And then let's see, I'm going to have it connect about right here. And I'm going to start here and come out. Instead of just kind of going up with the angle, I'm going to come out just a little bit. So L. I have my C a little bit higher than that L. My O, I want to fill some of this space. So I'm going to come down and then I'm going to make it really big right here. O, short line for the M. Now this M is going to start kind of coming back this way. It's going to be an exaggerated first loop, small second loop. So we're going to do M, and then a small little down and up. And then we're picking our pencil up before that E, and then we'll come out and over, okay? So you see that was not speedy. Sometimes when you are seeing things on like, on people's lettering videos, it looks speedy and you just think, oh, they just do it so fast. Okay, well, sometimes they do, but a lot of times they've had a lot of practice, and during the practice stages, you are going slow and you are thinking about your letter formation. Just like I thought about this being big to fill this space. And I thought about this is a big little hump, and this is a smaller one. You are thinking about the ways that you form your letters. So please do not get sucked into kind of the comparison thing and everybody's is better and they just do it easy. It must come natural for them. It's just not natural for me, so I must not be good. No, that is not the case, okay? It just takes time. It does. If you just write yourself off and think you're never going to be good at lettering, well then you might not be. But if you are of the mindset, which you should be, that with some practice you can do anything, then you're going to get it, okay? You're going to get it. I promise. And I know that because I used to be awful at lettering. I would find anybody I could in our class that had good lettering and just be like, can you go around and help people please? because I didn't want to letter everybody's stuff, and everybody was asking me to letter their stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm not really good. And that embarrassed me as an artist. I was like, I should be able to do this. And so I just started finding fonts that I like, copying what I saw, copying it so much that it became second nature to me. So that's why I'm saying sometimes I want you to copy this and then by looking at it, and then I want you to try to not look at it to see if you can just kind of have that muscle memory or and brain power to remember how things are formed. And if you don't get it right on that first time without not looking at it, no big deal, okay? Kind of evaluate what you forgot to do and try it again. This is practice. It is a skill. Skills take time to develop, okay? So it is not just something you're born with, it is a skill. So so you kind of see. So yours might be thinking, well, that's great with a Sharpie. I want to do these on door hangers with paint, and it's going to be the same thing. You're still going to pencil it out and think about it. You can still thicken down the down strokes with your pencil line and paint it in. So, but for practicing purposes and for getting your letter formations and things like that, I find that it's a lot easier to use a pencil and a marker just to kind of start that muscle memory before you just commit to paint on a door hanger, okay, or on a canvas. So there you go. Y'all have fun.